You had to take a little time off to recover from that.
There was no taking time off. We were working straight through it.
Well, and listen, there's no taking time off with the mortgage industry right now as we continue to see an unbelievable housing market. And strangely, these mortgage interest rates continue to be persistently low. But how long will that last? Mark Livingstone, Cornerstone First Financial, joins us. You've been hearing Mark here on WMAL for so long talking about mortgage. And what I love about you, Mark, and what you do is that you always approach this, and you did this as I'm one of your customers, as you know. Thank you for helping me buy my home last year. It's always an educational experience talking to you. That's why I wanted to have you on here. So thanks for being here. Good morning.
Hey, good morning, Mercedes and Larry. Great to be on, and thank you for having me on, Larry, because I think that a lot of the listeners are not aware of what's happening in the housing market right now. So thank you for having me on. I'm going to jump right into it because I know we only have a couple minutes. So Larry, hey, the housing is really what carried the economy through the COVID-19 pandemic. Without housing, the economy would have been a lot worse. And let's be straight, it was bad, but the housing carried it. And then with the red hot housing market, though, we had to keep, or the Fed had to keep inflation in check. So let's go back a couple months where Janet Yellen, Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen, hit the headlines saying that higher interest rates may be needed to make sure the economy doesn't overheat.
I remember that.
Then followed up by Jerome Powell, the Fed chairman, saying that, we're probably going to raise interest rates 2 times in the near future. And so what that did, Larry, was push interest rates up to pre-pandemic levels, back in the 3s. Well, as we both know, the economy hasn't taken off like everyone expected. We've had difficulties in hiring and a shortage of materials, and now introduced the COVID Delta variant, and interest rates have fallen back through the floor. We've had week after week of interest rates drop back down into the 2s. But that's not the big news, Larry. The big news is that not only do we have the lower interest rates hitting right now, but we have double-digit appreciation nationwide.
Yeah.
So nationally speaking, homes have appreciated now 15%. In the WMAL listening area, we're seeing 20, 25%. So
Wow.
This is the first time that we've had these low interest rates with just appreciation through the roof.
So let me ask you, because I think we have I know a lot of friends who are trying to figure out, should I buy now? Should I wait? If I wait, the prices are going to keep going up. I mean, what's your recommendation to those people? I know we don't have a lot of sellers out there and the market's very tight. Should people hold? Should people wait?
Well, it is definitely a seller's market because we are seeing just many, many multiple offers going on each contract. And what that does, Mercedes, is then that inflates, it pushes up the value of the home, which then benefits all the neighbors. So that's why we're seeing the double-digit appreciation. You have 70 million millennials coming off the sidelines, coming out of their basements, getting ready to purchase homes. You have those that want to move out of the cities into the suburbs, pushing up the value of homes. So what I would say to your friends that are looking to buy right now, get pre-approved. Hopefully time is not of the essence, and they can get pre-approved, letter in hand, talk to an agent and say, hey, let's go out and look at these houses. And then when something comes up, you want to be with the best loan company, the best letter that you can have in order to get that property.
Well, and I want to tell you, when Meredith and I purchased our home last year, that's exactly what we did. And just from my own firsthand experience, the folks at Cornerstone, they move it really quickly and expedite it. You should be very proud of the team you put together there, Mark Livingstone, in terms of getting those approval letters out and then just getting you to the closing. One last question here, though. Why are so many people still waiting to refinance? Seems to me you've just laid out a recipe for a perfect financial storm for homeowners right now. They're getting all this equity without doing anything. They're just sitting there letting the market make their home worth more, and then they can still refinance with a rate in the 2s. I mean, it seems to me that's a whole lot of money you can now put into your bank account for your own reasons and actually lower your costs.
$15 trillion in tappable home equity in the U.S. right now. And would you believe if I told you a third of people out there listening right now don't know what their current interest rate is? And with interest rates in the mid-2s, people can refinance. Even if they have 3.25%, they can still get a good deal. They can shorten their term. It just makes sense to check out and see what is out there. And even if you're working with another company, this isn't a commercial. Use us as a sounding board because you just want to make sure you're getting the best deal for you and your family.
And as we see higher gas prices, food prices, everything because of inflation, this is a great way to sort of counteract that, because you're getting money out of your home that you can then use for whatever purposes you need to get you through this this bump in the economy. We got to leave it there. Mark Livingstone, Cornerstone First. Thank you, my friend. Always learn something after talking to you. You bet. According to the CDC, being overweight can take 8 years off